the full moon in Virgo. The full moon in Virgo reminds us that you are good enough, that our worth is completely independent of any achievements or failures that we've experienced. I'm going to be pulling a card that will help us. What is the guidance or inspiration or energy that we need to be channeling to help us to stay in our personal power during this full moon or supermoon? And a supermoon is when the moon is closest in orbit to the earth, and that can apply to a new moon or a full moon, but tonight it's just going to illuminate the sky. Okay, to stay in our personal power. Hermit. Hermit energy is a time to withdraw, maybe a little bit of separation, self-isolation, or even in some circumstance, like we're all experiencing here, quarantine, but going inward. This can be on a physical level as well, but also on an energetic level to maybe remove ourselves and draw inward. And I love the Hermit here, how he's on snow, walking on snow. Water is a sign of emotions, and so the emotions are frozen and still, and so he can gain some traction to move forward. And in the lantern there, we have the symbol of the masculine and the feminine together, and he's looking down and knowing that you don't always have to know the full way forward, but but you can get there just by the light in front of you. So it's another call. What I'm really getting here is a call to stay present. Yes, being present in each moment. That's what the Hermit does. It moves inward, and it just moves forward by the light of its lamp. That we never know what circumstances are going to happen for us. We never know what the future will hold for us as well. But just remaining present in that moment, and it is the unknown that causes fear for us. And it is looking towards the future. And if we can just remain in each and every moment, in the present moment, we're completely limitless. And how do we move into the present moment? Through our sensory experience. So really connecting to our senses during this time and allowing us to stay fully present in that energy. Okay, I'm going to be pulling one more card as well from the Oracle of the Unicorns. And I'm thinking about doing a pick your card kind of spread where you can go 1, 2, or 3 and pick which kind of reading you want based on that. If you would like that, please let me know. Okay. Flow. Entering into the flow state. Find an easier path forward, surrender the outcomes, and release your expectations. Kind of what was coming in from the Hermit is just staying in this present moment and not knowing how things are going to turn out, but just knowing that in each moment you have control over that present moment. You don't have control over the past. The past is ever kind of always changing by our reflection on it, and the future is completely unknown. All we ever know is that we ever exist and is in this present moment, and hanging out and remaining in that state of flow allows us to move forward on our path and our journey. So releasing your expectations, surrendering the outcomes, find an easier path forward, and just maintaining in that energy of maybe drawing inward, coming into ourselves, staying in the present moment, and just accepting things for what are. There's a lot of disruption right now happening, and how can we just remain in this flow state and just being present to each of the moments, and knowing that everything will be okay as well. Yes. I think that's a beautiful reading, and I'm going to stop there. If you want more readings, let me know. Subscribe to my YouTube page, and I also have a Patreon page where I provide secret and exclusive readings for the first and the quarter moon, and then also 10% off of my private readings. I have a few spots available for some private readings, some virtual readings as well. Just let me know. I love you guys. You're limitless. Namaste.